today's tag video is the mid-year book Freakout tag that was created by Read Like Wildfire and Eli Jane. I saw it on Cassidy Von Jay's channel and I thought it was really good to see mid-year. Is it even mid-year? January, February, March, April, May, June. Like June's like mid-year and it's August, so it's like kind of after mid-year, but whatever. I thought it'd be good to update you guys on my reading progress of the year and just to answer some general questions about the books I have read already this year. Now before I begin, I'm just going to give you some stats of the reading year so far. This is not part of the tag. I just thought I'd throw it in there for my personal interest. So I can look back and maybe you guys would want to know. So far for 2015, I have read 25 books, which is pretty decent. My whole goal this year, honestly, is 35 books, so it's really actually great, but I hope I read more than 35. We'll see. Out of that 25 I've read, I have read 16 YA, 1 adult, 3 new adults, and 10 of them are contemporary and 6 of them are fantasy. So that's just to show you what I've read. I need to read more adult books. I'm reading one right now. Maybe I'll read more, but I'm pretty happy with what I've read so far. I feel like I've read a lot of really good books this year and we're going to talk about them. So let's get to the tag. Question number 1 is best book you've read in 2015. I actually have 3 favorites so far. The first one should come as no surprise. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I've gushed and gushed about this book. If you like fantasy, if you like Beauty and the Beast, you need to read it right now. And fairies too. There's a lot of fairy action going on in that. Also, I love The Martian by Andy Weir. It's an adult book and I just love the mess out of it. And my last favorite is Saint Anything by Sarah Dessen because I love Sarah Dessen and I really love Saint Anything. It's actually one of my favorites by her. Question number 2 is best sequel you've read in 2015. And I haven't really read too many sequels this year. So for this one, I went with Never Never Part 2. And it's kind of a novella series and that's just what I put. New release you haven't read yet but want to. I'm currently reading it right now. I'm kind of in a reading slump right now, and that's Armada by Ernest Cline. I know I need to get up on that. The most anticipated release for the second half of the year, and I believe the 4th Thorn of Glass book is coming out. I forget what the name of it is, and I think the cover didn't release. It's right here. I think it's coming out. Yeah, I think. I hope so. Question number 5 is biggest disappointment, and that goes to Miss Mayhem by Rachel Hawkins. This was the second book in the Rebel Belle series, and I loved Rebel Belle. I thought it was so funny, so awesome, so adventurous. And Miss Mayhem really fell short. I felt like it could have been, honestly, a freaking, what are those called? A novella, honestly, in between the first and second book, because I just really didn't feel like it was anything, in my opinion. I just really was disappointed by it. Question number 6 is biggest surprise. For this one, there's a freaking fly in here. Ember in the Ashes by, do you see it? You've probably seen it. Get out of here! By Saba Tahir. I went into this randomly and I was like, I'll try it, and I've heard amazing things about it and I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, so it was definitely a real surprise. Favorite new author, debut, or new to you? For this, I'm going to new to me, and that's K.A. Tucker. I read her Chasing River book this year, and I really fell in love with her writing style, so I really need to read more K.A. Tucker books. I just really love her. Next, Fictional Crush, and that goes to, I think his name is Mac from Say Anything? I hope so. I really loved him. I thought he was awesome. Also, what am I saying? Freaking Tamlin from Court of Thorns and Roses. Yes, please. Yes. Please. Yes. Newest favorite character, Farah from Court of Thorns and Roses. Catching a theme here? Book that made you cry? None yet. It takes me a lot to cry the book. A lot. There's been maybe a total of maybe 5 books I've ever read in my life that made me cry. Put on a sad commercial. I'll be freaking crying for days. Books? Not really. Book that made you happy, Saint Anything, and Boy Most Likely To. A lot of contemporary books make me happy. Favorite book to film adaptation you saw this year? I haven't seen any yet, but The Martian's coming out later this year, and The Scorched Child's coming out later this year, so I hope those will be good. And yeah, I just don't have as much time to go see movies as I used to. Like, I don't have time to go see Paper Towns. I don't have time to go see Meet Your Only Dying Girl. Like, I wish I did, but I just don't. Question 13 is favorite review you've written this year, BookTube version, favorite video you've done so far. I don't know. I felt like my videos this year have kind of just went womp, so I really don't have one. Beautiful book you received or bought this year. For this one, The Regrettable Superheroes, because this is sent to me by Quirk Books because it's just so beautiful, and I love this book. I love any Quirk book. Let's be real here. And the last next question is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? I don't really have a strict reading thing. I have maybe a couple I really want to read, like The Air, P.S. I Still Love You. Other than that, I really don't have any that I have to read. That was the mid-year book freakout tag. I hope to see you guys at the end of the year to see what my total is for the year. Hope I did good. Hope I did good. Okay, that is all for me, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Of wetness, that makes sense. Plus, they're really good for sensitive skin, which I think Noah's inheriting. I don't know how you feel it, from me. And plus, I really love the design of Pampers Wipes. I really hope you want more of these. And I just really, I love Pampers, and I love the sense